I'm at the yard of Tara LAING, looking forward to hearing about the runners on Friday from Gavin Fenter, which we will touch on shortly. But first up, I have to wish the yard a huge congratulations for a fabulous day last Friday, where they notched up 4 wins on the card, as well as the listed feature of the afternoon. Gav, what a magnificent day.
Yeah, we thought Buffalo Bull would be very hard to beat, and then I liked Sasaranda in the second race, and the other two had bad draws, and the last filly carrying a lot of weight, so we thought they had chances, so it's a bonus, and yeah, nice day.
Absolutely wonderful day. But we do it all again on Friday, and here the yard will crack away in race 2. First up, Piece of Beauty is a daughter of Declaration of Peace. She'll be having her very first start. She's a 3-year-old, and she'll have Charles and Glorvo aboard.
Yeah, she's taken a long time, to show us anything, and we've just taken our time with her. And the last month, she's shown us a big improvement. We took her to the pens, and I was very impressed with her gallop. And, she could run to the place. She could run a place here first time out.
She'll be joined by Tipsy. Now, Tipsy has managed 2 very pleasing career runs so far.
Yes, very good first run. And then last time out, Craig Zaki rode, he said, Gavin and Tara, put this over a mile. She needs to go like a 14-mile. But we'll get there. I think she's good enough to win a 1200. I think she's good enough to win this type of race. But looking at the field, Ellen's horse will be very hard to beat. But she's definitely got a good chance.
Global Chief is next up in race 3.
Yeah, he's been disappointing. He's had his issues. We've got to patch him together every time he runs. But the 1200 is a bit short. We had him in a mile and he do 26. So with being a handicap, we're going to take our chances here with a claim 4, and that will bring him into the race.
Chronicles of Narnia next up in race 4 was a very well-deserved winner last time out, as she had Malisela Kachedi aboard that day, and he retains the ride.
Yeah, I was a bit surprised why he sat so far back. I mean, I was at home watching the race, and he turned the straight almost last, and I thought, well, she can't win from there.
Yeah.
And she got up on the line, and straight away I thought, this filly, we could try over further again, because if he rides with the same over the 2000, doesn't matter where she sits. So she wasn't well drawn, and I said, let's run her. She can just drop out of it anyway. And the way she ran and won her last start, she shouldn't be a problem to get the 2000, so I think she's got a good chance.
Race 6, 3 runners step out here. First up is New Mexico. Now, this fellow's been biding his time, waiting for the grass, and prior to the break, he was in really good form on the surface. So, Gav, you'll be hoping we do stay on grass for Friday.
Yeah, we opted not to run him in the poly. So we waited for the grass, and then as we know that the grass was extended a little bit longer into January, so we had to wait even longer. But thanks to the owners, they're very understanding, and they want to do what's best for their horses. So we just waited. This race eventually came along, and now we've put him in. He could probably be short of a run, but maybe a place.
The 2 runners that join him will both be having their first starts for the yard in the Eastern Cape. Gav, Red Legend and Molotov Cocktail, they both relocate from the Highveld, and they'll both do so off short breaks.
Yeah, Red Legend's coming from a break. His last 2 starts were really disappointing. He has got issues. We're working hard on them. So he's more than likely going to need it. And then Molotov Cocktail also coming back from a break. He had issues. We've worked on him nicely, and he's improved dramatically. I'm very happy the way that with his improvements. And I still think he's going to be short of a run, but maybe a place, but probably short of a run and need it.
Pedro next up in race 7 is a horse that runs really well over this type of trip, be it poly or grass. I know important, you've touched on before, is the pole position draw.
Well, he's got the draw, so that's very important. Yeah, and he ran a fair race last time out, not a bad run. He is better on the grass, and we're expecting him, it's not a strong field, we're expecting him to have a good chance.
Now, we're in front of Dan Alley's box this morning. He'll be the yard's final runner in race 8. I know ideally he's looking for the mile on poly, but Gav, he takes a big step down in class here, and you have to take your chances. It's the right race. Yeah,
we took a chance here. We put him in this race because being a classified, he can carry 62. He can get into the race. He has dropped in class, so that's a big plus. The 14, he fine over 14 mile will be better, probably better. So if they do move to the poly, it'll be even better for him. But I still think he's got a chance. It's a big drop in class, and we managed to get Craig Zaki to ride him, so that's a big plus, and I think he's got a chance.
Have to agree with Gav. I think the drop in class is the key element here, and he is in good form. Added to that, he's looking really super in his box this morning.